Hello and welcome. I'm Ron with Undercover Kids, here today to show you how to install your undercover, specifically to a collection that we call Timber Creek, although the manufacturer calls the Spices collection. Both are one and the same. Something a little bit different about this collection, which is requiring a specific video. We've done a couple of things in advance also to make the video a little bit quicker. But you'll notice there's usually two scenarios, one of which where you're probably getting your bunk bed, your undercover all at the same time, and you're setting it up for the first time, or as you can see by this video where the bed has already been set up and you're probably receiving your undercover after the fact. Again, we've done a couple things in advance to make it a little bit quicker. We've removed the front guardrail, which is nice with this group. It allows you to be able to get at everything a little bit easier. Of course, we obviously took the mattress out. We also removed all the screws that actually attach the slats to the bed. It's one of the things that's different about this video, and I'll explain. Step one is to go ahead and remove the slats. What I'm going to do is basically fold them up along each other. So when you put them back, they'll pretty much be in the same spot. I've done this a few times. Sometimes it's easier with two people. Next step is what's different about this particular collection. On the end of each side rail, there's the cleat that you actually have to screw the slats into. There is a pre-drilled hole on all four corners, requiring a different screw, which is what's different, again, like I said, about this particular bed. You received two different types. Both are wood screws. This is much larger, and then the standard wood screw that you normally see with most bunk beds, where you're going to use on most of the slats. I'll show you what's different. What you need to do, and the easiest way to do this, is I've got a permanent marker. And I'm going to mark a spot on the side rail that lines up with the hole in the actual cleat. I'm going to do that on all four sides. The reason for that is when you lay down the undercover, you're not going to see that hole anymore, and it's important that it goes back in the same spot. Mark. Again, on all four corners, lining it up with the hole. Again, it'll make it easy. Next, place your undercover. You will notice that it comes to you folded in three pieces. We've actually cut one side of the undercover, which enabled us to be able to fold it so we could send it to you. The important thing about that is to make sure that the side that's been cut is facing up, while the opposite side, of course, faces the bottom bed. So go ahead and open it. Lay it along the back rail first. Basically centering it. Lay it down. Same thing, you want to center it from side to side. There's a little bit of play, but you want to make sure there's the same amount setting on both side rails. Next, replace the slats. Easy as if you start out in the middle, lay them down very easily, pull one side back, pull the opposite side back, okay. Next, you'll notice that in your package you received 8 pieces of two-sided Velcro. Got plastic that actually protects it from the sticky part. What you're going to do on the end slat, you've got two pieces that you need to use. You're going to peel off about 3-4 inches from the black strap that you see here. Put it on. Same thing on the opposite side. 3-4 inches, put it on. Peel off the opposite side. And very gently lay it back down. You're not attaching it yet. The Velcro is what actually will keep your undercover attached to the slats, making it taut and flat looking underneath. In this collection, you start out, like I said, 2 on the end. You're going to skip a slat and then put 1 on. Right in the middle. You're only going to put 1 on these. Again, very gently. Again, skip a slat. Turn it over. Right in the middle. Again, it's not a science, it's just as long as it's there in the middle. Pull the plastic out very gently. You're not attaching it yet. Again, skip 1. Turn it over. Put it in the middle. Pull the plastic off. Lay it down gently. Same thing again. In the middle. Pull the plastic off. Lay it down gently. And again on the end slat, you're going to put 2. About 3-4 inches from the black strap. Pull off the plastic. Same thing on the other side. Pull off the plastic. Again, lay it down gently. Now, with the line that you marked on the side rail, you want to go ahead and pull the end slat and line up the hole with your mark. Here's the important part. At this point, keeping it in place, hold it, push the plastic up to the slat so the Velcro touches. Same thing on the other side. In your package, you would have received an item called an Allen wrench. That's what you actually use to attach the slats that are on the end with the bigger screw. We've done this a few times, so we actually have a wrench that fits in our drill, just again for the purposes of the video to make it a little easier. What you're going to do, again making sure that's lined up, put a little pressure, and that's in. Same thing on the opposite side. Line up that hole. And that's in. Here's the important part. Because it's a specific screw on each end, you're going to attach like we've done on the opposite side first. Then you're going to take your slats, because you may have to pull these. They're pretty snug where the hole lines up. So you're going to pull, make sure that the hole lines up with your mark. Push up the Velcro, keeping that slat in place. Tying it down. Same thing. Opposite side. You may have to pull it a little. It's in place. Next, every other slat, you're going to push up on the Velcro in the middle, skip one, push up, skip, push up, skip, push up. Your undercover is now installed. This particular collection, you're just going to take the wood screws, put the rest of them all in, put your guardrail back on, put your mattress back in the bed, and you're done. Once again, I'm Ron with Undercover Kids, where we have you covered.